Yeah, if I was going to school still, they'd be calling me the sphincter police. I'd qualify for a name, because that's not very realistic to be all sphincter about policing things unrealistic. But, whew. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Remember that God has babies that are disabled. There's a billion children of God that are disabled. Disability happens in the children of God. Children of God have been soldiers that have no leg anymore. It's cool because God's babies make it cool. There's no law that says you have to become normal. There's no law that says normal is whatever people expect. If you guys want to be a one-legged superhero, gods would think that's cool. A lot of people like different things that are different. It makes it cool. And then it's like your own signature superhero preference. So don't you listen to people. Just because God wants them to just be superheroes doesn't mean there's anything that matters about being disabled. It's fun and cool to be different. Because different is fun and different. But, I just want to let a husband know I'm getting my butt to work because he's been lecturing me since 5 o'clock in the morning. It was this isn't Lyft, buddy. On Lyft, you have to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to get a good day in because you get 12 hours or whatever. This is just a job where you gotta move around until your body don't want to move no more, or try to push to get to the end of the day moving around. But you can't start till 8 o'clock. I mean, you can start at 6, but it doesn't really start booming until around 8 o'clock. But I'm on my way, husband. I'm on my way. I'm going to work. But I found something better than fruit. I went to the Food for Less. To the Food for Less because the grocery outlet doesn't open till 8. And I found this stuff. I love this imitation crab with mayonnaise. I wanted to cry when the Subway sandwiches didn't have the imitation crab stuff with the mayonnaise in a sandwich. And somebody that worked at Food for Less was reminding me of getting some tortilla chips or something. That was a really good idea, but I just wanted to kind of eat it plain. But that's a really good idea. That makes this taste really good too, chips. It makes a great chip and dip. And I just want to bring up the Food for Less. I wanted to bring up that the Food for Less really wonders if you can make water to gold. See, children of God, you're not advertising the greatness of God. You're not pumping up the advertisement of the greatness of God. You're not making people have the fire and energy of wanting to become the greatest, to obtain the power of God to make water to gold or something, and become the next giant in the light of the end of the world darkness, making people more excited about goodness and God than drowning in bad negatives. Just gonna throw it out there. Because, I've calmed down about waking up sphincter police because I had such a policing night. I've toned it down. I put a video to inspire people if they want to be gung-ho and remember their prayer every time somebody kind of seemingly sad walks by. So, I mean, you guys could try to make it 10 or 20 minutes and see if you notice everybody that you can tell could use a miracle. And then throw in a little prayer for the ones that you maybe can't tell they need a miracle, but they do. But I mean, how many times are you going to know that they're poor and stuff like that? And they really could use $1 bajillion to just not stress about bills anymore or something. There's a lot of disabilities, handicaps, and problems. Being poor. Being poor is a disability because you can't live or survive. It's a disability. A tragic sadness, which disability isn't really tragic or sad. It's just a different kind of life and lifestyle. It's a different way to live. But like, people see it as tragic and sad. I would say it's more tragic and sad if you don't got enough money, because like, if you can't pay the bills, life stops. And I would say it's a little bit sad when they're vegetables, if they wanted to be more than the vegetable there. If they're vegetables and they love to live within their imagination and they love to travel in the power of God in their mind with the gods, then see, that could still be a cool superhero, even if you heal them too. It's all in how you see life. Because different can be so cool. There are entities of light where they are just literally a little ball of light and exist. And that's pretty fun, exciting stuff. So you can't tell people what they think is cool or not, but like, it's up to them. But it seems kind of sad when you can't pay your bills, because like, everything just falls apart. That seems not good. So like, if you're disabled and something's falling apart, that might always seem just kind of not a good one. But it's up to people, because maybe they want to be like a water fountain. Maybe falling apart makes them think of being like a superhero of like a waterfall or a water fountain. Speaking of Wonder Twin powers activate, I hope everybody has a good day. And I checked in with my husband, and now I gotta get my butt to work.